Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again. I'm in a festive mood because today you and I will decorate this old house for the winter holidays. The house was built in 1826, so our decorations will reflect those that were commonly used during the early part of the 19th century. So please hang out with me. I think we will have a lot of fun. Here is the 9 feet tall balsam fir that you and I selected at the berry farm in the previous episode. Since the tree is extremely heavy, I asked John, our beloved handyman, to put the tree in its stand. John cut a 2-inch section from the trunk so that the tree can take up water. Once the tree was set up in the parlor, I gave it 2 full gallons of water. A steady supply of water can help the tree to retain its green foliage for a full month. Our dog and 2 cats are delighted to see that we have brought a forest into the house. It's a good thing this house is not open concept. Every room has a door that can be closed. The pets are allowed in the parlor only when I can supervise them.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights.
Then John went about stringing the tree with lights. I think he did a magnificent job.
Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
Before we head outside to gather greens for a mantle garland, I want to make some almond butter cookies. These cookies are a holiday tradition for me. So I need 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. These are the easiest cookies in the world. Whisk the egg and the baking soda together. Then I need 1/3 cup of demerara sugar. You could use ordinary granulated sugar here if you wish. Then I need 1 cup of almond butter. This is organic almond butter that I buy at Tierra Farm. It's unsalted, very thick, and very delicious. And I'm going to trade my whisk for a spurtle or a spoon and just stir the almond butter and the other ingredients together. When you first start stirring, the mixture will seem very loose, but as you continue to stir, the mixture will become quite thick. Since there was no salt in that almond butter, I'm going to add just a pinch of this Himalayan salt. You could use regular table salt. And there we have it. Our cookie dough is made. I like to use a 1-inch diameter cookie scoop to form the cookies. And I'm spacing these little cookies about 2 inches apart. I like to flatten the cookies just slightly. This way they bake evenly. I'm not ready to bake these almond butter cookies just yet, so I'm going to cover them and pop them into the refrigerator. And while they are chilling, we can head out to the garden to collect greenery for our mantle garland. In the garden, I'm clipping sprigs of boxwood, upright yew, Fuji green giant, and holly. All these will look well in a mantle garland. I will use long stems from my upright yews to create a separate garland for the staircase. To help the greenery to stay fresh for a full month, I spray it with an anti-transpirant called Wilt-Proof. Wilt-Proof locks in moisture. I will let the greens sit outside for about 3 hours so that the anti-transpirant can dry. While I wait for the anti-transpirant to work, I want to head to the local supermarket to buy the fresh fruit that will adorn the mantle garland. Take a drive with me. In the 19th century, it was common for people to decorate their fireplace mantles and tabletops with fresh greenery and fresh, colorful fruit. For the fruit component today, I'm selecting mandarin oranges, red blushed apples, pomegranates, red pears, green and red grapes, and a large pineapple. I'm also grabbing some whole milk for the hot chocolate that you and I will make together from scratch a little later today. I have just washed all of the fruit that you and I purchased at the market, so now we can get cracking on the fireplace garland. Before we can make the mantle garland, we first need to measure the mantle with a piece of jute twine. The twine will be incorporated into the garland. When I make a garland, I always start with my length of jute twine because it tells me how long the garland will be. And then I take some green 24 gauge wire and I twist the jute twine and the wire together at the top, just like this. Then I create bundles from the greens that I've collected. So I have my Thuja Green Giant. I think this is a little long. I'm going to trim it up. And then I want some of the upright yew and some boxwood. So I've made a little bundle here. And then I will tie them together with the wire. And you want to include that length of jute twine when you were wiring the greens together. And there, this is the beginning of our garland. Thuja, upright yew, and boxwood. And then you want to place the second bundle to hide the stems from the first bundle. And then you just continue making and tying bundles together. We are making good progress here. Last bundle. And I am going to turn it in the opposite direction from the other bundles, like so. And here is our garland all made. Now, if there are any empty spots in this garland, I can always fill in the gaps with some of the holly that you and I clipped from the garden. And this may seem like a bit of work, but actually I enjoy the work. And I have tried using artificial greenery in this house, and although very convenient, it just doesn't look right in a 200-year-old house, in my opinion. Well, let's bring this into the parlor. Now I am placing a small cast iron urn at the center of the mantle. The urn will serve as a perch for the pineapple. In the 19th century, a pineapple symbolized hospitality. Next, we can have fun arranging the remaining fruit on the mantle. Fruit will stay fresh-looking for a surprisingly long time, even when arranged on a fireplace mantle. Of course, if the fruit goes bad, I will simply replace it with other fresh fruit. I also want to make a garland for the staircase. This will be a very easy garland to do because I'm only going to use the long boughs of upright yew that we clipped from the garden. And I'm going to wire 2 of them together at a time, and then we will fit the garland as we go. Okay, to the staircase. I'm happy to report that after 4 days, the cats have not attempted to play with this garland. They simply play with each other on the staircase and leave the garland alone. Two garlands knocked out in record time, one for the fireplace mantle and one for the staircase. Now, I think I could hang some ornaments from the staircase garland, but we will see. Right now, I think we can do something with this conquistador. He's the Newell lamp. For a bit of Christmas whimsy, I'm tucking stems of boxwood and holly into the nook of the conquistador's arm. I hope these fashionable accessories do not embarrass him. He is a very serious conquistador. We can take a moment now to hang a pair of wreaths on the double front doors. These are the wreaths that you and I selected together in the previous episode. It's almost time to decorate the Christmas tree, but first I want to build a fire in the parlor. My holiday tradition is to decorate the tree while sipping hot chocolate and eating cookies. And here are the almond butter cookies that we made earlier. These will go into a 350-degree Fahrenheit or 180-degree oven, and all they need is 8 to 10 minutes. And for the hot chocolate, I need 2 ounces of a good quality bittersweet chocolate. And I'm going to chop this just roughly. And we can throw the chocolate into a saucepan along with 1 cup or about 220 mils of water. And then I will bring this to a simmer on the stovetop until the chocolate melts. And then we will add some other things. Once the chocolate has melted, I stir in a 1/4 cup or 50 grams of sugar, plus a pinch of salt and 3 cups or 700 mils of whole milk. When the mixture comes to a simmer, it is ready to serve. And here are our almond butter cookies. They always look underdone when you bring them out of the oven, but trust me, if you let them sit for about a half hour, they will firm up and the edges will become crispy. And we might as well pour our hot chocolate. To make our hot chocolate easy to pour, I'm putting it in a pitcher with a pour spout. Oh, this smells wonderful. And my tradition while decorating the Christmas tree is to sip hot chocolate, and as I mentioned earlier, eat almond butter cookies while decorating the Christmas tree. And Lizette is here. She is going to enjoy some hot chocolate and help me to decorate the tree. I had not lived until I sipped hot chocolate through cold whipped cream while decorating a Christmas tree. Oh, this is heavenly. These biscuits are delicious as is, but today I am giving them a snow shower of confectioner's sugar. 'Tis the season. Every ornament in my collection sparks a memory for me. Some were gifts from cherished friends, while others were purchased during our travels in Europe. As Lizette and I suspend them on the branches, I like to recall when each ornament came into my life.
In the quiet evening, snow is falling, and from every window shines a light. Somewhere in the distance, drums are calling, but no one heeds their call tonight. Christmas, oh Christmas, how we long for you. Christmas, oh Christmas, let your message once again ring true. As I walk through the streets of my old hometown, I hear sleigh bells ringing in the air. There are Christmas decorations.
The first thing that is going under my tree is this gift basket from Tierra Farm. As most of you already know, I make and eat a lot of granola, and I buy all of my granola ingredients from Tierra Farm. Here's what's in the basket. A 3-pound bag of organic, gluten-free rolled oats, organic unsalted hazelnuts, yum, a very colorful blend of organic very berry mix, this is dried fruit, organic shredded coconut, organic salted pumpkin seeds, organic extra virgin coconut oil, organic ground cinnamon, and this is my favorite cinnamon, and my very own special blend of coffee beans. I worked very hard with Tierra Farm's coffee roaster to create a special blend which I love and which I think you will love. It's 50% Mexican beans, which are a medium roast, and 40% Ethiopian beans, which are a light roast, and 10% Honduran beans, which are a dark roast. I've tried this coffee as a cold brew and also as a traditional drip. And I can tell you the coffee is really fragrant and really smooth to drink. If this coffee doesn't wake you up in the morning, nothing will. Also included in the granola gift basket is my recipe for delicious cinnamon maple granola. And since I am a big, big fan of afternoon tea, and cookies too, the farm has recreated the Kevin Lee Jacobs tea box, which contains my beloved Darjeeling autumnal tea. It's a big jar of it. Also a big jar of my beloved black chai tea, and a big jar of organic unsalted almond butter and Himalayan sea salt. And this box includes my recipe for the fabulous almond butter cookies that you and I made together this very afternoon. The farm is selling the granola gift basket and this tea box exclusively to my viewers and at a price that is much lower than the retail price of each item. And from now through December 13th, you can get the basket or the box at 20% off the already reduced price. And I think you will love shopping at Tierra Farm, just as I do. The staff there is super friendly and super helpful. I really love the place. I can put more information about the granola gift basket and this tea box in the description box below if you are interested. Tierra Farm has also generously included a free shipping code, which I will include in the description below this video. It feels great to have this house mostly decorated for the holidays. I still need to decorate my dining room, but we will do that in a future episode, and I hope you will watch. Also, in the comments, please let me know how your own holiday decorating is coming along. If you enjoyed this episode, I hope you will subscribe, and please be sure to tap the notification bell to receive notifications every time I upload a new episode. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Bye for now, friends.